Hey, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. In this episode, we're gonna. Oh no, we have Gargantuars. Oh no, in this episode, we're gonna start with 5-8 and move on from there. Alright, well, let's see what we gotta do here. Let's go ahead and go with the Yuge. The Yuge being the cabbage pulse and the kernel pulse. We're gonna go with jalapenos for the simple fact that we have Gargantuars, which is gonna be a problem. We're gonna go with our good friend Coffee Bean and Magnet Shrooms. What else do we want to go with? I actually have no idea. I'm very much scared of these damn Gargantuars. These things are going to be a serious problem. I don't know what I want to go with to handle these things. That's going to be a problem. I have no idea what to do about that. I suppose what we can do is we can go with Starfruit. I suppose that, well, I don't want to go with Starfruit, really. Well, shoot. Do I want to go with Starfruit or I want to go with Snow Peas? I'm going to go with Snow Peas instead of Starfruit. Let's go with that instead. This is going to be a serious problem. I am not looking forward to having to deal with Gargantuars. That's the whole reason we gave ourselves jalapenos, is because Gargantuars are going to be a problem. I'm pretty sure Gargantuars can survive 2 shots by a jalapeno, which is going to be a nuisance because jalapenos take forever to recharge, which is a problem, but that is okay. I think we are entirely capable. But then again, this is gonna be a problem, and I'm not looking forward to having to deal with this. But that is okay. I think we can manage somehow or another, my friend. So let's just go ahead and see how well we can handle this. Gargantuars are the scariest of all of the zombies in the entire game, so this is going to be a fun time. This is going to be a fun time indeed. So let's just go ahead and have a good time with this, I guess. We're just gonna have a good time destroying the entire world, mostly zombies. Yeah, these zombies are showing up at a frequency that I don't appreciate. I'm not able to put down any of my sunflowers, which is not a good time for me. So let's go ahead and put down a sunflower. Let's go ahead and do that now that we actually have, a decent defense of cabbage pulse here. But can I get 50 more sun? That would be just wonderful. I would be much pleased, so I can put down one final cabbage pulse. There we go. Let's go with something like that, so we have our defense of cabbage pulse going here, which is exactly what we want. We want to have a defense going before bad things start happening, which is not what we want. We want to survive. Oh no, there's a Conehead zombie there. I don't like Mr. Conehead zombie. Conehead zombie is going to be a problem, so let's go ahead and put down a kernel pulse. Put down a lovely, lovely kernel pult and try to increase the damage output towards Mr. Conehead. That would be wonderful indeed. Hopefully we can manage. I would certainly hope so. But let's see if we can actually do that. Hello there, other Conehead. I'm gonna go ahead and put down another kernel pult for other Conehead man, because I don't like him whatsoever here. Not at all. There's another guy right there. So far this is actually going relatively well. We're doing a pretty decent job so far. So let's just hope we can actually maintain what we're doing here. That'd be fantastic. But I am still very much scared of Mr. Gargantuar whenever he is going to show up. He is going to be a serious problem. And I'm not looking forward to him. He is gonna be a nuisance, but then again, I think we can handle it because we are home defenders. That is what we are. We are the best of all of the home defenders. There is no doubt. Okay, let's go ahead and get our whole lines of sunflowers going here. Make sure we're actually accumulating all of the sun that we want to accumulate, and all will be well. Hello there, Mr. Gargantuar. I do not appreciate your existence. I put down that frickin' flower pot in the wrong spot. It's pretty great. That is not what I wanted to do. the exact opposite of what I wanted to do, which is going to be a serious problem for me. I'm not entirely sure how to handle Mr. the Guy here. This is going to be a serious problem for me. I don't know how to handle Mr. the Guy. This is gonna be a problem. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I honestly have no idea what I'm supposed to do about this. In all honesty, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do about this. This is going to be a serious, serious problem. Hello there, Mr. Jalapeno. Can you actually start to, recharge for me? Can you recharge for me so I can actually, start to, destroy this here Gargantuar? That'd be fantastic. Because I don't want to, have to deal with this bastard anymore. That would be phantasmical. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for helping me get rid of Mr. the Son of a Gun there. That's fantastic. But at the same time, I'm still not looking forward to having to replant my defense. That's not necessarily something I'm looking forward to having to do. But then again, I think we can manage somehow or another, my good old friend. As long as we can slow down the Conehead, that's really all that matters. If we can slow him down, that's really all that matters. He is gonna swallow my my freaking Snow Pea, but that's okay. We were able to get our defense back. Slowly but surely we were able to do such things, but at the same time, this is still not going particularly great. Because of Senor Gargantuar there. So I am not a fan of Mr. the Guy. I am still not looking forward to having to deal with this, not at all. That is going to be a problem. Yeah, this is kind of a problem here. Mr. Guy, can you get out of my face? I am not looking forward to having another Gargantuar show up, especially since I just had to use another Jalapeno there. I would certainly hope that the Gargantuar doesn't show up until my next Jalapeno recharges, but there's no guarantees of anything, so let's just hope that that doesn't happen. Let's just hope that doesn't happen, but there's no guarantees of anything. There is no guarantees and no nothing, so let's just go ahead and hope. Hope and pray that the Gargantuar doesn't show up again for another decent period of time, at least until we can get our Snow Peas up and running. That would be phantasmical. But I am not sure how this is going to be going, my good old friend. There's another Gargantuar there, as well as some blasted bungee zombies, which I am not a fan of. So can the Gargantuar and bungee zombies not be a thing? That would be just great indeed. That would be just great. I would be much pleased if those guys did not exist. That would be phantasmical indeed. I mean, the good thing though is that we are slowing down the blasted Gargantuar. That is exactly what we want to be doing. So let's go ahead and hope that we can continue doing that. Let's just go ahead and hope we can continue doing such things as that. But it seems to me that the slowing down of the Gargantuar is exactly what we want to do, and we're able to kill him. So that is exactly what we want. That is exactly what we want. We want to be able to kill the Gargantuar before we have to use another Jalapeno. That's exactly what we want. So that works out pretty well indeed, my good old friend. So let's... Oh, look at that, we did it. And we got the watermelon. Fantastic. The melon pult does heavy damage to groups of zombies. Alright, I will gladly take that. There is no doubt I will gladly take that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the Yuge. We're going to go ahead and take those. Take the melon pult, absolutely. I am going to take the magnet shroom in the whatchamacallit. Ooh, well, I don't know if I want to do that, though. That's the thing. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm thinking I do want to do that because we have so many things that have metal. But I'm really starting to think, you know what? Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and not use the cabbage pulse. I think I'm just gonna use kernel pulse. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and take a jalapeno and then the snow pea. I'm gonna go ahead and take a risk, and that risk is gonna be not going for cabbage pulse, and we're just gonna go with kernel pulse. So let's just go ahead and see how that works out for us. Let's go ahead and see how that strategy works out for us. That's the thing with kernel pulse, is that they do deal less base damage than cabbage pulse, but their butter does deal the same amount of damage as normal cabbage pulse, but it also slows down the enemy, which is what we like to see. But I would certainly hope that these kernel pulse can actually handle killing off these zombies. I would certainly hope so. I feel like they're entirely capable of doing that. So let's just go ahead and hope that these kernel pulse are entirely capable by themselves of handling these, and it certainly looks like they are. So let's go ahead and work with these kernel pulse. I feel like that might be a strategy that is worth our time. So let's go with that. I think that might work out in some fashion, my good friend. That way we can actually use another seed slot for something else. So let's go with that, my good friend, and destroy the world. But mostly these zombies. It is pretty great. Now let's just go ahead and accumulate sun for the time being. That would be just great. I'm gonna go ahead and wait to put down another kernel pulse. Alright, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the other guy to show up on the other lane before I wasted a kernel pulse on a lane where a zombie wasn't showing up. So let's go ahead and wait. Wait for a second here. But it's good to know that kernel pulse are entirely capable of handling one zombie by themselves. That's good to know. That's good to know for the future. There is no doubt about such things. So let's go ahead and work with that. Let's go ahead and work with that. That might work out somehow and well for us. Now, can 2 kernel pulse handle a conehead zombie? That is the question. That is the big question here. Can 2 kernel pulse handle a lovely, lovely conehead? Let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see how well they can manage. It looks to me like they can do it, which is just exactly what we want. So go kernel pulse. You guys are destroying everything exactly how I'd like you to. So that is exactly what I want you to do, is destroy the world, but mostly zombies. Because our goal isn't to destroy the world. We don't want to cause damage to the entire world. All we're trying to do is cause damage to these zombies that are assaulting our home. Okay, so let's go ahead and do such things as that, my friend. Put down another kernel pulse. Get our full defense going here. Okay, 2 kernel pulse, two columns of kernel pulse. We're doing pretty well here. We are doing pretty well here. Now we can actually start accumulating some sun, so we can actually put down a column of watermelon pulse. That is exactly what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to start putting down some melon pulse. So let's go ahead and try to accumulate sun for that. That might be something we want to do. But I'm going to go ahead and wait to put down this melon pulse until I find something that I'm desperately going to want to place for it. But I think what I am going to do is I am going to place down a magnet shroom right here. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go ahead and place another magnet shroom right here. Because obviously we're going to want something like that for zombies with any kind of metal like that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm saying, my good friend. Because I don't want to deal with zombies with any kind of metal. That is not what I want to be dealing with right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and start putting down some melon pulse. Let's go ahead and start doing that. Let's go ahead and start putting down some lovely, lovely melon pulse. If I was smart, I would have gotten myself some pumpkins just to protect my magnet shrooms, but I don't think we had enough seed slots to do that. Oh no, he killed my magnet shroom. That's not necessarily what I like to see. But that is okay, I suppose. It doesn't really matter too much. It really does not matter much. I can go ahead and plant another one. It's not a big deal. It really, really isn't. Why does this guy have so much health? Why does this guy have so much health? That's just a little bit insanity cheese. Alright, let's go ahead and put down this melon pole right here. Let's go ahead and do that. That way, when you do put down another magnet shroom, we have a little bit of defense. Yeah, go ahead and take my flower pot. It's not gonna matter. It really doesn't matter all that much, Mr. Bungie Zombie, so go ahead and take that. It does not matter too much, my good old friend. I really don't care too much what you're doing there. I really, really don't care too much. Okay, so let's go ahead and put down another melon pult here. Look at all that sun showing up all at once. That's fantastic. That's exactly what I like to see. Now, I'm a little bit scared of Senor Gargantuar. He is going to be a significant problem. But I'm missing a kernel pult here, so let's go ahead and put down a kernel pult right there. My poor magnet shrooms are getting annihilated, which is not necessarily what I like to see, but at the same time, I'm not surprised that it's happening because they don't have any defense right now. They're just kind of vulnerable to all kinds of things, which does not surprise me, but that is okay. It doesn't matter too much. We have nearly a full column of lovely, lovely things, lovely, lovely melon pulse, which is what we want. So let's go ahead and keep on working with this. The melon pulse are going to be particularly helpful because they deal area damage. So let's go ahead and work with that. Hopefully my magnet shroom can take that jack-in-the-box. That's exactly what we want to see. So let's go ahead and take that jack-in-the-box. And now that we have a full column of melon pulse, we can go ahead and take the kernel pulse. It doesn't matter. I can go ahead and plant another one. It's not a big deal, my good friend. So let's go ahead and put down another magnet shroom right there. Oh no, oh no. This guy is gonna be a problem. Okay, good. Perfect. Thank you, magnet shroom. Thank you for doing what you just did there, magnet shroom. You did exactly what you were supposed to do there. Thank you. Let's go ahead and put down our final sunflower. And, of course, he goes to steal that sunflower that I literally just placed. Thank you very much, Bungie Zombie. I appreciate you, except I really don't. You're pissing me off. I don't like what you are doing here. Okay, now we can actually start placing some snow peas out front. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and start placing some snow peas way out front. Why is it that you keep he keeps stealing my zombies and my plants that I literally just placed. Why are you doing that? Ah, man, why? Why are you doing what you're doing, Mr. Guy? Why do you have to be such a nuisance? No, he's stealing my melon plant. No, that's actually a problem because it costs so much sun to spend on that thing. That is actually like a problem. That is actually something I don't very much like. That I don't like very much. I'm kind of surprised the Gargantuar hasn't shown up yet. He's definitely going to show up here in this final wave, so I'm not going to be surprised by that. So he's going to show up here momentarily. So let's be prepared for that guy there. This is kind of a nuisance, and I'm not looking forward to having to deal with this nonsense. This is going to be a problem. Okay, let's go ahead and place a jalapeno there. I'm gonna go ahead and place another kernel pult right there. Might as well, because I have to protect this whole. Hey, get out of here, Gargantuar. Okay, so we're actually dealing enough damage to the Gargantuar, so it's actually not as much of a problem as it seems right off the bat, which is fantastic. And what I like to see. So can we kill off this tiny zombie? Can we kill off this tiny zombie before he causes significant problems? Is that something we can do? Hey, look at that. You have found a note. Homeowner, you have failed to submit to our rightful claim. Be advised that unless you comply, we will be forced to take extreme action. Please remit your home and brains to us forthwith. Sincerely, Edgar Zom. Dr. Edgar Zomboss. Uh-oh, he's here. Better get ready. It's gonna be one heck of a fight. Listen, though, I know what his weakness is. You have to hit him in the pancreas. No, that was a different guy. You have to, kick him in the, You have to press up, up, down, left, right, Wait, I remember it's, Oh no, Crazy Dave, no! Oh dear. It's Dr. Edgar Zomboss. Whatever shall we do? Alright, here we are. This is gonna be fun. I really do like this fight. This fight is super fun. I have a good time with this fight. This is actually a particularly fun fight. I actually really do like this fight. So this is gonna be quite fun indeed. So let's destroy the entire world, don't you see? Let's go ahead and do that, my friend. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the, I'm going to keep the jalapenos on the side just in case I need them. That's what I'm going to do. I am not a big fan of these cone heads though. So let's go ahead and place their jalapeno. I'm gonna go ahead and place a jalapeno right there too, because I don't like the fact that there's two cone heads there. Hello there, Zomboss. I'm gonna go ahead and damage you a couple times. Because you know what, that's what I need to do. I need to damage you a few times. Oh no, you're gonna freeze me. Give me a jalapeno. No! No, 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 no! You're gonna destroy my plants. No! Aw, man. Ah, darn it, dude. Darn it, dude. That's unfortunate. That is massively unfortunate. But at the same time, I'm able to plant some new ones, so it's really not as big a deal as it looks. But then again, I wish I had something to deal with that with. Okay, these buckethead zombies are gonna be a problem. But as long as I have some lovely, lovely ice shrooms, that's really all that matters. So let's go with that, I suppose. So what are you gonna toss? Are you gonna toss a fireball? Or are you gonna toss an ice ball? You're gonna toss an ice ball. So let's get rid of that ice ball. So that's the whole reason we have the jalapenos and ice shrooms, is to get rid of those blasted balls of elements. Which makes some sense, I suppose. I'm not going to complain about such things. Oh no, there's a pogo zombie. I am not a fan of Mr. Pogo Zombie. He is a serious problem because he bounces around and I don't really like him. Oh no, there's a Zomboni. That I'm not a fan of. That I can live without. I can live without a Zomboni. But then again, I'm not all that scared of Mr. Zomba. Oh no, I don't have an ice shroom. I don't have an ice shroom, no! He's gonna destroy every single plant in that lane. Aw, man. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. All the plants in that lane are dead now. Which is not what I like to see, but that's okay. That is okay. I can get them back somehow or another, my friend. So let's go ahead and do that. Get rid of this guy, because I don't like him very much. Hello there, Mr. Jack-in-the-Box zombie. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy your face. Because I don't like you very much. You are a serious problem, very much so. Hello there, Fireball. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy you with an ice shroom. That is exactly what I'm gonna do. Let's go ahead and place down some flower pots. So we're very, very slowly dealing damage to this son of a gun. I really do wish that I actually had some, some more damaging plants. That would be phantasmical. Oh, hello there, Mr. Guy. Is there something that I can do about you? I am not so sure if there's anything I can do. I suppose I can do something like that. That might work somehow or another. I mean, I can, toss all of my pulps at you, I suppose. I suppose that might get the job done. So let's go ahead and do something like that. Let's go ahead and freeze you a little bit. Suppose that might get the job done in some capacity, so let's go ahead and do something like that. So let's go ahead and plant some more things. Oh, you little bastard. You little bastard. Crushing all of my plants like that. That is very, very rude. I don't even have any flower pots. There we go. I didn't even have any flower pots to replace those with. That I am not a fan of, so let's go ahead and get some more. Get some more flower pots and be ready to destroy the entire world. Yeah, so I'm mostly getting ice shrooms and jalapenos, which I suppose is fine. It's not really a big deal. So let's go ahead and take that. Let's go ahead and freeze Mr. the football zombie, because I don't like him. I don't like Mr. the football guy. So let's go ahead and freeze Mr. the football guy a few times. See if we can, keep him from doing anything scary. Keep him from, running through my entire wall of friends. That would be wonderful indeed. So let's try to do something like that. Okay, we've almost destroyed him. We have almost destroyed him. We are getting very close now. So we have you son of a... I don't like the fact that you can toss cars on top of my plants. That's kind of absurdity, in all honesty. Just a little bit absurd. I am not a big fan of that. Not at all, my good friend, but that is okay. Okay, let's go ahead and place a good old ice shroom where this son of a gun is, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place a oh no! There is a gargantuar there. That I can, survive without having to deal with. That'd be fantastic. I went ahead and placed that jalapeno on the wrong lane like a frickin' fool. It's pretty great. That is not what I wanted to do. That is the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. I did not want to place it on the wrong lane. Placing it on the wrong lane caused me serious, significant problems. Okay, we have 2 football zombies here. I can live without 2 football zombies, in all honesty. Man, why are there so many football zombies here? Why am I placing plants in the wrong place? I don't appreciate the fact that I keep doing that. I don't appreciate the fact that I keep placing plants in the wrong frickin' place. I am causing issues for myself, and just like that, he is dead. Haha. Hooray! Yay! We've done it! We have completed the main story. Congratulations, you have most triumphantly fended off the zombie attack. Your lawn is safe. For now. Hooray! Okay, you win. No more eating brains for us. We just want to make music video with you now. Sincerely, the zombies. I don't want to watch the music video. Alright, adventure mode complete. More minigames, puzzle, and survival modes have been unlocked. Also, check out the new items in Crazy Dave's shop. What new items have you got in your shop? Let's see what you got. I can buy the cattail. Suppose that's something I can do. That might be kind of cool, is to buy a cattail. I can also buy an icy melon pult. I am going to not buy anything because I want the 9 seed slots. That's what I desperately, desperately want. But all right, guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching this episode. I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we start going through the mini games of this game. As always, guys, I really do appreciate you watching. It really, really means the whole world to me. I will see you guys next time, and again, we start the mini games.